You guys today, Angel Reese, girl, you're my angel, you're my darling. Folks, the Chicago Sky Game 1 of the preseason,
where two rising stars, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, made their professional debuts, each stepping onto the court with the weight of expectation and the promise of greatness. It's a story of contrasting arenas, one echoing with the roar of a sold-out crowd, the other whispering with the quiet of empty seats. It's a narrative that speaks to the pulse of women's basketball, the power of fan engagement, and the delicate dance between performance and perception. So, grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button, and let's break it all down. Setting the stage, the rise of women's basketball. The WNBA, now in its 29th year, stands as a testament to the resilience and brilliance of women athletes. From the league's inception in 1997, when pioneers like Lisa Leslie and Cheryl Swoops laid the foundation, to the modern era of global superstars, women's basketball has carved out a space in the cultural zeitgeist. The 2025 season arrives on the heels of unprecedented growth, fueled by a surge in college basketball viewership. The 2023 NCAA Women's Tournament, headlined by stars like Reese and Clark, drew record-breaking audiences, with the Iowa-LSU championship game averaging 9.83 million viewers, according to ESPN. This momentum has carried into the WNBA, where ticket sales, jersey orders, and social media buzz signal a new golden age. At the center of this moment are two players whose college careers have made them household names. Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie, burst onto the scene at LSU, leading the Tigers to a 2023 national championship with her relentless rebounding and magnetic charisma.
Away last night, Angel Reese looked pretty good, but we're gonna get into that momentarily. On the negative side, Angel Reese fans, LSU fans, all of
her signature flair, finger waves, bold post-game quotes, and a social media presence that commands millions made her a cultural icon. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, Iowa's sharpshooting sensation, redefined what's possible on the court, shattering NCAA scoring records with her logo threes and no-look passes. Her quiet confidence and relentless work ethic have drawn comparisons to NBA legends like Stephen Curry. As these two transition to the pros, Reese with the Chicago Sky and Clark with the Indiana Fever, their debuts were more than just games. They were litmus tests for their star power, their ability to translate college success to the professional stage, and their capacity to draw fans in a league hungry for the next big thing. But as we'll see, the story of their debuts is less about stats and more about the intangibles, presence, perception, and the elusive art of commanding a crowd. The quiet arena, Angel Reese's debut. Picture this. A crisp May evening in 2025, the Chicago Sky tipping off their preseason against an international opponent, the Brazilian national team. The arena, bathed in the glow of overhead lights, should be buzzing with anticipation. Angel Reese, fresh off a stellar college career, steps onto the court, her new Reebok sneakers gleaming, her confidence as palpable as ever. She's ready to make a statement to prove that her "I am her" mantra isn't just a catchphrase but a promise. Yet, as the whistle blows, something feels off. The stands, which should be packed with LSU faithful, Chicago loyalists, and Reese's legion of social media fans, are eerily sparse. The attendance, later reported at 6,373, feels more like a high school playoff game than a professional debut.
I think it's time to finally, end the argument. End the argument that there is any sort of, other need.
The silence is striking. It's not just the absence of cheers, but the presence of an almost meditative calm, broken only by the squeak of sneakers and the occasional shout from the bench. Popcorn vendors wander the concourses, their calls echoing in the void. For Reese, who thrived on the deafening roars of LSU's PMAC, this quiet is a stark departure. It's as if the crowd, the very amplifier of her larger-than-life persona, has hit the mute button. Let's be clear, Reese didn't play poorly, far from it. She delivered a double-double, 15 points and 10 rebounds, shooting an efficient 4 for 7 from the field. It was a performance that showcased her trademark hustle, her knack for battling in the paint, and her ability to make an impact on both ends of the court. She moved with purpose, snagging rebounds with the ferocity of a lioness and sinking mid-range jumpers with a smoothness that belied her rookie status. Off the court, she debuted her new Reebok line, a nod to her growing brand as a fashion-forward athlete. By all accounts, it was a damn good game, as we said on our YouTube channel. So why then did the arena feel like a ghost town? The answer lies in the complex interplay of expectation and reality. Reese, whose college career was defined by viral moments, think of her taunting gesture toward Clark in the 2023 NCAA final, has built a brand on boldness.
Needle mover that is even remotely close to Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. And again, the reason why we have got
her too. 7 million Instagram followers and partnerships with brands like Reebok and Coach speak to her influence. Yet influence doesn't always translate to ticket sales. As we've discussed on our YouTube channel, not all of Reese's fans are basketball purists. Many are drawn to her personality. Now let's pivot to a different scene, one that feels like the polar opposite of Reese's debut. It's the same May evening, but this time we're in Indiana, where Caitlin Clark is making her WNBA entrance with the Fever. The arena is a sea of jerseys, mostly bearing Clark's No. 2, swaying to the rhythm of pregame chants. The announced attendance? 14,998. A sellout that has ticket prices soaring to $200 and beyond, according to secondary market data. This isn't just a game. It's an event, a cultural moment akin to a blockbuster concert or a championship parade. As Clark steps onto the court, the air crackles with anticipation. Cameras flashing like lightning in a storm. Clark doesn't just meet the moment, she owns it. Her performance is a masterclass in why she's been dubbed a generational talent. She drains deep threes with the ease of a backyard pickup game, threads no-look passes that leave defenders grasping at air, and commands the floor with a quiet intensity that belies her rookie status. The stat line, though not explicitly detailed in our sources, is described as a highlight reel, the kind that sends fans into a frenzy and dominates social media feeds. "Take my money," one fan shouts, a sentiment echoed by the thousands who've traveled from as far as Florida and California to witness her debut, per our YouTube channel reports. The contrast with Reese's debut couldn't be starker. Where Reese faced silence, Clark is bathed in noise, cheers, chants, the relentless click of cameras.
Up is because it was Hailey Van Lint's return as well as Angel Reese's return. Angel was not the only person. They had 2 players returning. However, right now in Carver,
where Reese's arena felt like a stage missing its audience, Clark's feels like a Broadway show on opening night. The numbers tell the story. Record ticket sales, surging jersey orders, and viewership numbers that rival primetime TV, all for a preseason game. Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's rewriting the economics of the WNBA, a one-woman stimulus package for a league hungry for growth. What's driving this frenzy? On our YouTube channel, we've broken it down to 3 key factors. First, Clark's game is tailor-made for the highlight era. Her long-range shooting and creative playmaking are catnip for fans raised on viral clips and SportsCenter montages. Second, her college career at Iowa, where she broke Pete Maravich's NCAA scoring record, has created a loyal fan base that spans generations. Third, and perhaps most crucially, Clark exudes a quiet confidence that contrasts with the performative bravado of some peers. She doesn't demand the spotlight, she earns it, letting her performance speak louder than any press conference or Instagram post.
Attention now. And I told you before that it had to sort of be like a reality TV. And that's what they're starting to give us. And we're paying attention. We're all tuned in. They're getting more attention than they ever.
This isn't to say Clark is without flaws. The transition to the WNBA is notoriously brutal, with its faster pace, physicality, and veteran savvy. Yet, in her debut, Clark navigates these challenges with the poise of a seasoned pro. She doesn't pout when a call goes against her or dwell on a missed shot. Instead, she nods, adjusts, and comes back firing, a mindset that's drawn praise from coaches and analysts alike. She's allergic to drama and addicted to wins, as one commenter put it on our YouTube channel. It's a mentality that's already making her a fan favorite and a marketer's dream. The tale of 2 narratives, the juxtaposition of Reese's and Clark's debuts, is more than a story of crowd sizes or stat lines. It's a window into the evolving landscape of women's basketball, where talent, charisma, and marketability collide in unpredictable ways. On our YouTube channel, we've been unpacking this dynamic for years, and the 2025 preseason offers a case study in contrasts. Let's dig deeper into what these debuts reveal about fandom, media, and the path to greatness. fandom and engagement.
That she was a part of it. Is she the part of it? No, that's Caitlyn. Caitlyn is the person who's the main factor. She's the top of the show. She's what everybody came to see.
The most striking difference between the two games is the crowd, or lack thereof. Clark's sellout in Indiana reflects a fan base that's not just enthusiastic, but invested, willing to pay premium prices and travel cross-country to see her play. This isn't just about her basketball prowess, it's about the narrative she's built. Clark's Iowa run, marked by historic performances and a relatable demeanor, has created a connection with fans that transcends the court. She's the player you root for because she feels like one of us, grinding through adversity with a smile and a shrug. Reese, by contrast, faces a different challenge. Her fan base, while sizable, seems more fragmented. Her 2023 NCAA title and viral moments have made her a social media darling, but social media likes don't always translate to arena seats. As we've noted on our YouTube channel, many of Reese's followers are drawn to her persona, the Bayou Barbie, the queen of clapbacks, rather than her basketball IQ.
Actually put an effort to They won't actually put an effort to show how much they're fans of Angel Reese. They won't put their money where their mouth is, a running theme.
This isn't a knock on her skills. Her double-double debut proves she's a force. But building a fan base that shows up game after game requires more than viral clips. It requires consistency, relatability, and a willingness to let the game speak for itself. Media and hype. The media's role in shaping these narratives can't be overstated.
Mainstream media who continues to pretend that the Bayou Barbie is beloved. You're not going to hear this from the media who continues to pretend that Angel Reese is a huge